the subject of purpose, it is a matter of life and death. It should be given the same level of attention as you would any emergency that pertains to life and death. For me to live is Christ, and for me to die is gain. You see, if this is about the purpose of a man, then it presents an irony. Because purpose is all about living. But why then do you introduce dying on the same line as living when talking about purpose? Look at it again. For to me, to live is Christ. If you are defining your purpose, Brother Paul, you would want to talk about what it means to live for Christ. And you say, and to die is gain. On the same line, it presents a very sharp irony. And what is that irony? You see, listen to this, friends. Whatever is worth living for is worth dying for. Immediately you find the reason to live, you have simultaneously found the reason to die. The instant you find what is worth living for, you have also, on that same vein, found what is worth dying for. You see, the true context is the moment you discover that you live for Christ, you are then ready to die for him. If you have not discovered that the totality of your life is you live for Christ, your purpose is to live for Christ, that one thing you were created for, at which you must succeed, otherwise no other success counts, is to live for Christ. It means if your life is not living for Christ, it's not worth living at all. If you are sure you are living for Christ and there was ever a need to say, oh, either you die or you denounce Christ, if you have discovered that the purpose for your life is him, it means you are ready to die for him. There's no life without him. So purpose now, therefore, must be looked at as that thing worth dying for. If it is not worth dying for, it cannot be your purpose. And anything of earthly descent you are ready to give up your life for, then you have entered another level of worship called idolatry. The moment you are willing to die even for your husband, you have entered idolatry. He's an idol. So these things can't be your purpose. That's what I'm trying to say. There's no love, spouse, children, parents, that should transcend dying for. If all man carry death, it's only Jesus who dies for us. You cannot say you have found purpose if it is not something worth dying for. So if your purpose is your career, can you die because of your job? Are you willing today to die? You're either a doctor or I shoot you. You stop being a doctor or I shoot you. Say, shoot me. I tell every one of you, everything is okay until it becomes life-threatening. Because you will even give account for how old you were when you died. Why did you die at 90? That's a question you will answer. Can you show me where it was approved that you were to die at 40? You see, the moment you discover why you are alive, you are ready at that time. You see, the true context, I said, whatever is worth living for is worth dying for. So what is the second thing we see in this scripture? To live is Christ and to die is gain. Number two, Apostle Paul is saying something that scared me. The second thing I found from this verse is purpose is not marked only by fulfillment, but by sacrifice. It says, for to me, to live is Christ, fulfilling. He says, and to die is gain, sacrifice. You're going to love where I'm going with this, I promise you. Which means when you find yourself in purpose, the actual fulfillment of that purpose is not as satisfying as the sacrifice involved in living for that purpose. This is the way you vet your compelling dreams in life. The thing that makes you wake up. How do you vet it? Is it worth dying for? This thing that makes me wake up, is it worth dying for? All your compelling dreams, is it worth dying for? The thing you badly want to do tomorrow, I want to ask you, if they said, don't do it or die, will you choose death rather than not doing it? The only reason you want to go to America through Mexico line, I'm just using that as an example, is because you want a fulfilling life. But ask yourself, if you knew you were indeed going to die on that route, will you still go? Let me explain it to you in a way you understand. The person God has told you will marry, very fulfilling to marry them. But if you had to die will that marriage still be worth it? You start hearing things like, what is its worth if I'm not alive? Because the whole purpose of your purpose is to be fulfilled in that life and not to sacrifice for it. If you were sure the pursuit of this will be the end of you, will you continue? Martin Luther King Jr. knew that his job was risky and he could die. If you become a politician only because you want to live as a politician, you have not found purpose in politics. If you were sure on this path you will die and you still went, then you have found purpose. That I saw that in that verse. I don't know if you saw it too. It says, and to die is gain. What I have seen is worth dying for. That the climax of fulfillment for me is not that I live in it, is that I die for it. That you knew for sure being with that person God has told you to be with will cost you a better life and you still were there. You get the point. If you knew that whatever you are pursuing and you think you have found and it is your cause for living was going to give you a worse life than not pursuing it at all, and you still pursued. I am a medical doctor. I earn 15 million francs a month. I'm working in Switzerland. I treat politicians from Central and West African countries. And they pay me 15 million per month. And I receive the call of God to go pastor a church. And I'll be paid 12.5. And I still go. That's purpose. But I cannot be earning 15.5 and I receive the call to go pastor where I will earn 15 million. And I say, I'm just going because of you. So because of you. But you begin to see that the extent to purpose is not what it gives you as fulfillment, but it's what you sacrifice for. Purpose must hit both extremes. That is what Apostle Paul is saying. It must be worth living for and worth dying for. If you call it purpose, it must hit both extremes. It must be something you want to live for, but you don't mind dying for. So I ask you again, do you mind dying for the things you think is worth living for?